Dude, I need a new, like, filter. I wonder, does Amazon have them? Low-key, I honestly, I need to stop. Who put the eyes? Oh my god. Please. Let me live! What is it? No fish. Go in. Where I say first, yes. First. How's your Thursday? I just got like a text reminding me that I work tomorrow morning. My heart has never sunk so far into my ass because I just don't want to. Wait, what is this? A pop filter? It's not a pop filter. What kind of filter is it? I'm gonna search mic filter. I'd put it on the screen, but it has my. Put it on. There's so many different types of colors. Thursday started so fucking late. Got so much chillin'. What all do you gotta do? It's 5 p.m. What time did it get started? Like, did you just wake up late? It's like, I'm trying to picture. I'm gonna try to keep the check in my head that I just got paid this week because it had 2 extra days on it for overtime. And it was a nice check, but I'm just like not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. I have like, last week and the week before, I worked both Saturdays. Like the last 2 Saturdays I worked, so I only had 2 days off. And I was even sad about that, but I picked up Friday and Saturday. So I only have today off. And I had the option to pick up next Friday, and I kept thinking about texting and asking if it was still available. But the way I'm feeling right now, like I feel like I'm gonna want those off next week. So I don't think I'm gonna do it. It does suck. It's like I'm sitting here like trying to like almost force myself to do it because right now is like I think now and then around like Black Friday is or something like that. I don't know. Whenever Amazon, whenever they have like those random ass deals, like the 2 year is the time where the only time the overtime's offered. And you know how I was talking about getting a second job, so I was like, let me just pick up as many days as I can. So that's why I did these last like 3 weeks, but I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to. Assessment test? Is it gonna be a hard test? Bro! Good afternoon to you. Did you see all the boots I got? None of them had straps. Welcome at 3 p.m. Goddamn. On my phone till 4. I just had. What'd you have for breakfast? I went to the grocery store today because I tried. Well, I tried to get up early, but I didn't actually get out of bed until probably 11, and then I ended up like being out and because I had to go get some boots for work. I had to, and doing that, I didn't want to just go to one store. I ended up going to 2 different stores. And thankfully, I didn't buy. There were boots I saw at the first store that were on clearance, and then I ended up going to a Famous Footwear. I'm glad I did go there, and I immediately went to the clearance section, and they had Doc Marten in the clearance section, and it was buy 1 pair, get 1 half off, and obviously it's like the lower pair. So I saw a pair that I knew that I wanted. They were like $66. And I was like, I like these. I'm getting these. And then I found these pair of like, you guys know those one like Birkenstock like slides that people wear all the time? They're like that, but they have a little strap on the back that's in like their, I don't know, like the flappy feeling leather, like the suede leather. And those are 25 bucks. And I was just gonna get those two, but then the $25 shoe would have been the half off pair, so I would have ended up still spending however much, 80 something bucks. And then I was like walking around into, I don't know, Docs all run in different sizes. So I usually wear 7.5. And I walked around into the 6.5 section, and they had a pair of like leather Docs, but they were $99. But they were in the clearance section. I was like, fuck, dude. And they were like, they're kind of like the Chelsea boots. I have them behind me. I'll probably show them, even though I did put them on my Instagram. But I was like, ooh, I want these so bad. And then I was like, if I get these and I get the 60 something dollar ones, then the 60 something dollars will be like $32 or however much. And then I ended up just doing that. I got the, and I shouldn't have done it. I would have been okay without the $99 ones, but Doc Martens last forever. Like, they last so long. Like, my last ones lasted like 10 years, and I could get the soles redone, but I just didn't. Got my favorite drink, a coffee? Coffee's your favorite drink? Oh, the Powerade. I didn't realize you could see that. I got this for $1 when I went grocery shopping today. This one, I don't know. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Blue is usually my favorite type of flavor in it. There was a backstrap on the ones. 3 eggs, chicken cottage cheese. Ew, that sounds disgusting. I like all of those separate, but in a wrap. Did you put some sauce on it? Use AI. Bruh, I heard those are hella comfortable, but hey, how they look, really? I don't know. What's up, Valentino? What do you mean to say who you think it is? I honestly, my feet are average. Oh my god, Fredo. How are you doing? How you put the covetous just re-say that? Sonic, it'll change your Sonic? I do have a Sonic, but it's probably about like 40 minutes away from me. I'm not driving 40 minutes. Although I have been wanting to go over in that area because, bro, I saw a TikTok today that Whole Foods, they do like the week starting, a whole week starting yesterday, the 24th, they do 50% off everything in their freezer section, like all ice cream and stuff. And I would drive over there to do that. I might do that next week. Oh, wait, I won't have time. I can't lie to you guys. If they offer VTO one of these days, they probably won't. But if they do, I might take it. I might have to take a day off. Fuck the overtime. I said yesterday, Valentino, I said, don't hold me accountable for what I might do tomorrow. I might either stream before the movie or after the movie. Because after sitting here, like when I do the movie on Thursdays, and we go, okay, we do the movie, I'm sitting here till 10:30. I'm already sitting here 2.5 hours, and then I sit here and I stream. It's so hard, so I figured maybe it'd be easier for me to sit here and stream and then sit and watch the movie. Damn, Drew. Fish, thank you for that 5 stream streak, and thank you, Drew, for the 130 stream streak. God damn, brother. No, I did it. I'm more like a 7.5. That's average. I'm an average size person, except for my ass, fat as fuck. 4 Sonics all within like 20 minutes. That's crazy work. I would go get some. I would probably go. I would probably go get some hot dogs pretty often. We don't need no zaps. On a 2-stream streak, god damn. What's up, Jinx? It's always nice day. And I wasn't lying. This isn't family friendly. That's why I usually stream at night, because that's when the freaks come out. AKA y'all. AKA Yins. AKA you guys. A terrible problem to have, says regular. Yoko, thank you for the 10-stream streak. You didn't hear shit. Yeah, 7.5 women. I'm a woman. I know I'm dressed like. See, look, this is okay. When people call me sir, this is what I usually look like. No makeup, hair. Well, usually my hair is in a braid. I usually got my hat on or some form of a hat. I get called sir. So we're starting the evening early. Let me show you guys my shoes. No. To be honest with you, I'm a reflection of everybody that is here. It's not the you guys aren't a reflection of me. I'm a reflection of you. I literally just read the things that you guys type, and then I either react to it, I repeat it, we just conversate, and next thing you know, we're sitting here, you know? Alright, these are my shoes. These are the ones that I got for work. Because these are the ones I saw first, and I was like, oh, this would be perfect for work. And they're like, I don't know. They're not like leather, they're like, I don't even know what they are. Can you see? They seem like they'll be waterproof though. And I like the soles of them. Honestly, exactly what the type of boot I was looking for. I love Doc Martens. They're all so cute. And I do like, usually I'm not a silver type of person. I kind of like gold more than silver, but I still don't mind these. Hey, these are real nice. I like them. I might wear them outside of work. And so those were originally 66 bucks, and I got them for 32. And then I got these ones. These ones do have the straps. Probably cat hair all over. I don't know. You guys might find these ones weird. I think they're cute, and they're comfy as hell. They're so comfortable. I'm about to be wearing these all the motherfucking time. They got the straps around the ankles. They kind of make me feel like a little kid, but I know some of you I'll probably wear Crocs, so I don't even care. I got these ones. These were on sale for 25 bucks. This was the second pair I saw, and I was like, whoa. And I don't know. They're cute. They're so cute. And then I could wear these without socks probably, but with socks they look cute too. And then I got these. These were the one. Honestly, I was contemplating not getting these. I'll probably wear these to work too. They're like Chelsea boots. I've been wanting Doc Marten Chelsea boots for a long time. These ones are actually leather, so these ones will last like probably longer than all of them. But I was also hesitant on getting these because these were in the 6 to 6.5 range section, and I was actually scared because I had sandals when I went into the store, and so I just had to use like that, that stupid little sock thing that they give you, and I was like, if I put on actual socks, I don't know if my foot's gonna fit in there, but I know that they'll stretch out a tiny little bit, not a super bit. They are a little bit tight. These ones were 99 bucks, and I didn't get these. They were on clearance for 99 bucks. I didn't get it off of these, but I don't know. They're still cute. I don't know. I'm sitting here. I've always wanted these, but I really don't know what I would wear. I guess anything. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? The other two, though, really love. Yeah, the pole is real nice. Nice pull. Love that pull. That shit makes me dizzy as fuck. I might deliver to kind of fatty. Well, I usually dress in sweats. I'm taking advantage of wearing sweats because most jobs you can't wear sweatpants at. And they don't really give a fuck what I wear. They actually never said anything about what anybody wears. Like all they ever say is you gotta have boots on. And my boots, the sole's broke, so I haven't worn them for a couple of months. And they were like, "We'll take away your shifts if you don't get some boots." Now here I am, $100 and something later. Yeah, but I wasn't showing my bare feet. Exactly, Jinx. I wouldn't mind if they make me look a little taller. I love them boots. Hating on straps all this time. Now say you're gonna wear them all the time. Oh my god. Control? Who knows? Control did say, he sent me this video of, you know, like on Mecha Chameleon, the little bodies. People have been 3D printing them, and then they've been like painting them and putting them in random ass places. He said he's gonna 3D print some, and I said I'll buy some, and I hope that he does actually make them, because I will buy some, and he could, I for real will buy them, and I want to paint some. Oh. I took a picture of these. You guys know those red dots that were on my stomach? Originally I took a picture when they didn't have like any type of scab on them. And like Google was saying, I put it into Google. Google was saying all types of shit about it, like as to what it could be. And then now, like I didn't pop anything at all. And now they have like a couple of scabs. Like, well, every single one of the dots has a scab and they're a little red around it. And so I took that picture and I put that into Google. No, Google's saying that it's probably shingles. I thought that they also were healing. Like, because I feel fine. The suds. It's like, you just know, I mean, I know I should probably just go to the doctor, but also I was waiting to see if, like, I guess what would happen, because, like, if I get, like, sick or if I start dying or something, then of course I would go to the doctor, even though I don't really fuck with the doctor, but, like, they got scabs on them, and it seems like it's progressing forward. I didn't know if it could be a bug bite. It might not. It also says something about contact dermatitis. And I was thinking, did I accidentally like scratch my stomach and whenever I was doing my nails? And I got, because you can get contact dermatitis by like not properly using or curing certain things when you're doing your nails. And I was like, did I fuck up and like touch my stomach? But Google, what's the most common thing that is like showing up for that, or what I see other people posting that they had. And so it makes me like kind of want to go to the doctor, but I also feel fine. So I don't know if it really is that. I know you guys are probably gonna be like, just go to the doctor and just see. I don't want to. I hate the doctor. Oh, see, like I look up. That's like, is there ever a time you go to the doctor and it's like a cheap visit? Because I'm not trying to go and spend. I know I just spent money on some shoes, but like, I'm not trying to go spend $200 at a doctor just for them to be like, oh, well, you just gotta give it time. Or whatever the fuck. The only thing I'm scared about is if it was shingles, but I feel like there's usually like other symptoms if you do have shingles. And I don't really have those. But I'm just scared if it was, they say that somehow you could get like nerve damage, and I don't really know. Like, what type of nerve damage is that? I don't really know. Exactly, Jinx. I don't want no needles in me. Hello, Tenchi. What are you doing? Girl, go to the doctor. I have a... To be honest with you, I don't know what brand it is, but... I can't actually see how dirty it is. It looks real dirty. It's just a lot of paint. I have this mouse pad. Like, all of this white stuff is paint and gesso. That's just a big ass mouse pad. I don't know what brand it is. I got it whenever I went. You could, I mean, I know you could order them. I've seen them on Amazon. They have some cheap and a lot of like different type of color ones. I mean, there's a million type of mouse pads out there. It's just like one of those, a foldy one. Yeah, I've thought about a glass pad, but I've also seen a lot of people with the glass pads where they end up wearing like one of those like arm wrist things, I think, for it, right? But maybe that's just for Apex. I just never really taken it too serious, I guess. That's how I feel too, Fish. I just feel like I just feel like the whole health system is a scam. Like, is it like, of course they can help you, and I feel like when shit is really hitting the fan that you do need to go. But I feel like for a lot of stuff, like, you really don't need to go. Like, even though sometimes some things get a little, I feel like sometimes things just take time to heal, or you just need some rest. I wasn't necessarily choosing the shoes. I can't lie. I wasn't really planning on spending more than $100 today on shoes. I really wasn't. And I probably shouldn't have, but I did. I probably buy shoes like once every like 2 years. Like, the last shoes that I bought was my New Balance, and that's when I was in Cleveland. What's up, Asia? How are you doing today? Hello. Happy Thursday. My health, but to look good. Well, I had to buy shoes for work. That's why I originally went out to buy it. Why I even went to the shoe store, because usually I don't go there without insurance. The other day, $300 is discounted to $100 because I paid on the spot. That's so crazy. I was thinking like I could just go to urgent care, maybe, but even then I don't feel like doing that. That was only to meet your new doctor? Holy shit. I hope one day that like I make enough money to where like if something like this were to happen, it would be like, I would just be like, all right, I'm going to the doctor, because like money's would not be an issue. Like, I wouldn't be scared of whatever they would charge, or whatever, like the medicine or whatever the treatment would be. But it really is just all fairly expensive. For even a soda. Are you gonna get a soda, Tenchi? I was also earlier today after I went to the store, I had to stop and get gas, and I had Don't find this weird. It is what it is. I was eating a little bit of the rotisserie chicken on my way home. And And I was like, damn, I would actually, should I go in and get a nice little Polar Pop from the inside of the gas station? Because usually they're just like $1 for one of the fountain sodas, but I didn't do it. But I wanted to so bad. Are you about to start shooting it when you won? Live once, look good doing it. Exactly. I wouldn't go like too often, but if I did have like a lot of money right now, I probably would go just to see what this is. But also, you want to know like what has me fucked up? You know, like my first interaction with the doctor when I was an adult was because my mom fucking, it was like it was on my thigh. I had this big ass like I don't even, it was a bug bite, but it was like really big. It was growing really big. And I wasn't even like scratching or anything. It was just, it was so huge. My mom was like, "You never know what that is. You need to go to the hospital." And she made me go to the ER. Like me and my sister, we went to the ER and they told me it was just a bug bite. There was nothing they could do about it. Like I literally went, sat, like, why would she tell me to do that? I think I had to have only been like 18 or something. So I went, sat in the ER. I was fine. Like, why wouldn't you tell me just to go to the fucking urgent care? And then I had like this medical bill. All they told me to do was to go to Walmart or like any type of store and get that like that cream stuff that you buy for like to reduce the itchiness. A waste of my time and my money. So now I don't go at all. I'm about to pull up a puzzle. I understand if nobody joins because I understand it's 5:22 p.m. EST, but I still am gonna pull one. But for you, it's not even that late. For you, aren't you an hour behind? Isn't it? Are you 2 hours behind? Isn't it only 4:30 for you? Acting a goddamn fool in the daylight. Thank you for that 10 stream streak, Yoko. Can't remember if I said that or not. I'll do whatever I want. I'll worry about whatever I want. I feel like when my light's on my bookcase, that Rue doesn't lay in her cat bed. But when the light's not on, she does lay in the cat bed. So I think I should probably move the cat bed. I think the lights are too bright for her. But it was still near my bookcase before. But I guess maybe she did. I guess she only lays in that one position. My head hurts. I can only assume it's arthritis. I'm excited for this movie tonight. Ooh. Dude, I need to probably pull these chicken wings out. I bought some potatoes because I was thinking I could make some fresh cut fries. I haven't had or made fresh cut fries in the longest time. Whoa. These ones would be hard. night and day. You wanna know what okay, you know how I don't know who all I mean, some of you guys are on my Instagram, but how I was, like, saying the other day when I posted that picture of, like, the heart with the black background, how, like, I have so many ideas for paintings. I have, like, an idea for what sucks is that when I have an idea for, like, multiple paintings that could all be, like, a collection or, like, related to a theme. I have a lot of thoughts right now. Sorry. But, like, doing, like, a self-portrait in this style or as if you were, like, a statue, I think that would be fun. But then also doing, like, other self-portraits in I saw somebody do a self-portrait of, like have you seen, like, those, like, china plates? I've seen somebody do a self-portrait of, like, that, and I think that would be so sweet. And then the other day I saw a picture of this girl or a painting she did of, like, it was like like the face was like normal skin, but then the girl was bald, but then she had all of these like jewels, all these different colored jewels all over her head as like her hair. And I was thinking like if you had did a self-portrait and then you just covered like the whole entire or even just like a portrait of anybody and the whole like face was covered in beads or jewels. I think that would be sick too. I don't really know how that would all work out, but I think that would be cool. I feel like there's so many options for like the different types of like portraits. But you want to know, okay, you know how I think about how I'd like to do like a website and it would be cool to sell paintings or sell prints. It's like I've been watching a lot of even I guess I've been watching a lot of this guy's stuff, Slew. I just recently stumbled across his YouTube channel and I think his YouTube has been blowing up because he's been doing these like he started like a nonprofit art school in New York and like he just allows people to go to take classes and for free and just like learn stuff, but he started to take like a couple of these people that come to his classes like he'll do like 3 or 4 of them. It's usually 4 about right now, it seems. And he'll do like a couple different like mini challenges and they'll do like different drawing challenges. Sometimes they have to use like the drunk goggles or their like left hand, like their non-dominant hand. And sometimes they'll do like mini games where they have to like do like weird little drawings, like sometimes like an upside down drawing. Uh or like a blindfolded drawing and then that determines what like type of medium they use for like a bigger painting or drawing and it's just been fun to watch but I think that's why his channel's been blowing up. I don't know where but he did this gallery like he's been an artist I guess for like or he's been doing art for 10 years and he did a gallery. I just watched this one yesterday or the day before where he just put up all of his like paintings and stuff of like the last 10 years and he was doing it essentially as a fundraiser for his like art studio or art school and just to like I guess he did like a Kickstarter and he was trying to just get some it just to help raise shit for that. And he did try to sell his paintings, but he didn't sell any paintings. And a lot of people were then creating videos about why he didn't sell any paintings, or they were in like the comments talking about why he didn't sell any paintings. And it was just because he does a lot of cool shit. Like a lot of his paintings are really fun to look at, but there are not a lot of things that people would actually want to hang up on their wall. So then I was thinking like, is that I don't know. Would I should I try to get into doing art that I know people would want to hang up on their wall so then I could start to like try to make money from doing this? Or would I continue to do like random ass things such as this heart that people would probably not want to hang up on their wall at all? I don't know. It was just interesting. The movie tonight is oh yeah, Civil. Now but I'm back by the keypad. Why are you acting like this in black? I I pulled the wings out last night from the freezer and I put them in the refrigerator. But I have some dishes in my sink because usually I would just like run water over my wings or like whatever meat I'm thawing. But I have dishes in my sink that I didn't wash, so I haven't done that yet. The money will fall. I know it sucks that I even think about the money towards it, but that's the world we live in. But you're right. You do just have to do what you want. And I feel like the more I've been like looking at a lot of things or getting more into like watching the like YouTube channels or even finding artists on like Instagram or sometimes on TikTok, not really though, but sometimes. I feel like a lot of the times that people do follow him besides like just good art or eye-catching art is a lot of times for their personality. At least for the people that I've found on YouTube is more so for their personality and like the vibes and the creativeness and like just who they are, and I like to know like how they came up with stuff. So it'd be cool if like I could get into doing that type of stuff. Let me pick a fucking puzzle. What am I doing? Might choose. It's just I want to do one that's a little bit more pieces. Even if I end up not finishing it. Seeing all these cats move through. A little kiss on the forehead. Jones? Poor girl. I say that poor girl because I feel bad that like I do want to find her a friend. But also, even if I had another cat, she'd probably be laying right there anyways, passed out. This one. Have we done this one? I don't know why I don't feel like we have. I do not want a dog. I'm making this one. How much time is it? 2.5 hours. Making this one a 750 or 700. I'm not a dog person. I don't know. But I know a developed style helps with brand building. I do agree when like people know what to like come to you for, because I have noticed that with one of the like like girls that I found on YouTube that has been doing art for like also like 10 years. And and like she said that when she started, she was just doing like a bunch of art that I guess a bunch of art that just she was just creating everything that she could paint. Like it's and she ended up finally figuring out what her style was. And now that kind of reflects in like the people who like follow her, and like they've joined like her newsletter, and like they're there to support her because they're looking for more of like that same kind of like art, I guess. I'm doing a preview. Bartholomew's not here to yell at me. He doesn't yell at me, but but I think it would be fun to do like YouTube videos of like I can't remember if I told you guys that or not yet, but of like some of those challenges that I do see other people do on like in these YouTube videos. I just think it would be so fun. And it would be good like practice like little like small little like exercises. I don't really draw a whole lot. I feel like I have told you guys that. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know like what I'm thinking in my head versus like what I actually say out loud. Wasting our time? What do you How am I wasting your time? I saw you hadn't done the preview last night. Bartholomew, I can't remember if it was last night or the time before, but he was like, no preview this time. And I was like, all right. I don't even remember I can't even remember what the puzzle was last night. Oh, it was all of those like plates. I liked those plates. I like those types of puzzles. I don't know why, I can't tell you. Like I would do that puzzle at home. You know what? Learn to illustration from studying a best 3 Black women illustrators. You're washed. I doubt it. You're probably not washed because I feel like I haven't done like a whole lot of like I hadn't I did paint some things throughout my years of like not dabbling, like just little stupid things just to have fun. But I feel like it's like riding a bike. About to take up my practice. Oh my god. I found my style because of references I was studying way back when. I want to see some stuff. Do you have like do you have like an Instagram? It was the night before that he mentioned last night was the plates without a yeah. The plates, I loved those plates. He's been a couple different times he's been like no preview next time, and I'm like, and then every time it's just a habit to pull up the preview because I like the preview. The preview, the previews just feel so right. I feel like if you aren't using the preview on the puzzle, that you're just torturing yourself. This coffee's good. I wish I had a little bit more because I did a little. I only did a small little mocha pot of coffee this morning, and I drank some on my during my adventure. I thought I was about to have to cuss this old man out. I don't know. Okay, I'm. I think that old people have like every right to like move slow as fuck. No, I feel like they have some right, not every right. They have like some right to move slow. Like you're old. I know like the way my knees feel most of the time, I understand why you're moving slow sometimes. But when you're walking in the way for no reason and when you're moving slow as fuck for no reason because I feel like you think you can move slow, that shit really like it pisses me off. And I feel like I ran into like 3 different old people today. And then there was this old ass dude after I had already ran into all these old people. Like, okay, for instance, I went to Walmart. I never go to Walmart because Walmart is low-key kind of ghetto, especially during the day. There's too many people there. It's, oh my God, it's just too many people. Like, nobody really gives a fuck. But what I will say is I haven't shopped at Walmart for a long time. I will be back regardless of the shenanigans. I will just bring my headphones and try to ignore everybody because I feel like I got a lot of stuff for less than $100. Like usually when I'm going out and I'm grocery shopping, I feel like I'm always spending so much money at some of these grocery stores and I feel like I'm not even getting anything. So I will unfortunately be back. They had a nice selection of deodorant. That's literally the only reason why I actually, or that's the main reason why, because I was about to run out of deodorant. I had to go get some. I've fallen in love with the spray deodorant. It's my favorite. It's my favorite kind of deodorant. Okay, yes, share it, because I'm trying to follow you. I don't know how you don't use it. I feel like you're just, I feel like, wait, don't you, are you doing the puzzle on your phone right now, though? Because I also feel like that's torture. Something about the way my hands are hurting right now is doing something to me. In a bad way. Songs gives me Terrace Martin, General Salon, Sounds of the Rain. I never heard that. So I'm assuming it has some jazz vibes. Oh yeah, I forgot that I was talking about the old people. Like okay, when I was in Walmart, this was actually when I was coming out because I had already got annoyed because I was like walking from the home section down to the food section, and this guy was this old ass dude was in a buggy or like one of those motorized buggies or scooter things, and it was going so slow to the point of where like I don't know, he was just moving so slow. But I was trying to be respectful and I wasn't trying to like pass in front of everybody else that was passing by him. And I just walked slow as fuck. And then finally we got over there to the food and I thought that I had dodged him. And then he like followed me over near the produce stuff. And instead of just like, so I walk over, I'm like standing, I'm getting like carrots and celery, some cucumbers, and he comes like right in front of me, like in front of my buggy, like facing me. And then he just stops and he's just staring at me. I don't know. It just, I don't know why that pissed me off. It did piss me off because get out of my way. You could have gone behind me. Like, so now you're forcing me. I hate when people do that. And I know it's not that serious. I hate when I let the small stuff piss me off. But it did piss me off because why are you coming right in front of me? Like I was already here. Cause now you're sitting here and you waiting for me and you're gonna force me to go around you, and I think that's just a little bit rude. So, anyways, I go around him, and then like I'm over by the potatoes. Like I was going to get some Idaho potatoes, and I'm like I'm not walking in front of the potatoes. I'm like over enough room so everybody could pass through the potato, like pass by the potatoes. And I'm sitting there and I'm just, because they had a couple different brands for a couple prices, and I'm looking at them. And like right where my buggy is at, like on the other side, he comes through and he stops right in front of me, like right where I'm looking. And he didn't even get any potatoes. And that just pissed me off too. So then, and that shouldn't have pissed me off. Like I said, I hate when the small stuff bugs me. After I check out, I'm walking out. You know, like in Walmart they have the signs that it's exit and enter, and it says it above the shit. And you see everybody's walking out on one side, and you see everybody's walking in one side. This old man comes through with a cane, and he walks into the enter side. You know, they have two sets of doors, like one for the outside. You get your buggy, and then you actually go through the other set of doors. You go inside. So I'm walking out the correct door, and I get to the area where the buggies are. This motherfucker walks right in front of me and stops. For what? And you're walking slow as fuck. And then so I literally stopped, and I stood there and I looked at him, and I didn't say anything, because why are you walking in front of me? Because first off, the buggies are on the other side. He didn't even have to walk on this side. Because like when you're coming in, you're getting a buggy, you go over to the other side so you're not disrupting everybody that's walking out. That's why they have it that way, so there's a good flow. And then after I decide to walk around him, I turned around to look at him. So I'm thinking, where the fuck is he even going? And then he turns back and goes the direction he was coming in to walk in the correct door into Walmart. Why did you do all that? Pissing me off on a goddamn Thursday. Fucking old people. And then I'm pulling out of Walmart, and I'm in the turning lane, and the light's green. Like, I'm in the turning lane and I have the right of way because I'm turning right. And the light's green, and there is traffic that's waiting to turn, but they don't have the right of way because you're turning left, and I have the right of way because that's the way the law works, all right? And this motherfucker pulls out in front of me, and then he had the nerve, and he was old too, and he had somebody, probably his wife, in the passenger seat, and then he had the nerve to be looking in, because he was in a truck, in his big ass mirror, and he kept going, asshole, asshole. And I went to go pull up beside him because I was about to fucking say something, but then he kept on driving. Ooh, I should have hit his car, because to be honest with you, I don't really care about my car that much, because I'm just in a little Nissan Altima. I'll fucking hit you. I will fucking hit your car. I don't give a fuck. I got insurance. I don't know if you got insurance, but I don't give a fuck. Anyways. So I just feel bad for the next old person that pisses me off, because I have a feeling that everything is going to spew out at that one person. And then I'm going to have to apologize and explain all of this to them, that it wasn't their fault. It's the actions of everybody else that I've been in touch with. Just say, watch out, old man. I should. And then I should act like I'm going to trip him. I should have grabbed his cane real fast. Shut up, fish. I'm not safety and drama free, Drew. I'm about to start speaking my mind. Life is too short. I'm about to start causing chaos for everybody around me. Because them motherfuckers should not be in my way. I don't know. I feel like sometimes you just can't let people walk all over you like that. Because motherfucking same. I can't stand it. I can't tell if like people are doing, if they act like this because they're old. If it's because in all of these situations, it was an old man. All right, I'm not hating on the men. I'm sorry that I'm bringing this up in this manner, but it was all men. Now that I'm putting two and two together. Because you know what? In reality, most old women aren't like that. Why are they like this? Road rage is a different type of beast though. I be getting crazy mad. I try not to get too mad on the, like, I literally tell myself very often to just let it roll off my back. Just let it roll away. Like it's not gonna affect me in these, like, it's not for me to worry about. But yeah, I can't keep talking myself off the ledge. I think at one point I'm gonna need to jump as a training exercise. Because how am I going to get good at knowing the proper amount of when to react and when not to react if I don't start reacting and then learning how to reel it in? I feel like, man, that'd be cool if you actually could zap some fucking people. Because I would fuck somebody up. I know you don't mean it, but it's my actual energy and time now. Yeah. Shit. I'm glad I got that off my chest. I forgot all of that happened. If anything, though, out of all those people, all those like stupid little interactions, I do wish that the one guy that pulled up out of the light when he wasn't supposed to, I do wish that he would have pulled up. Because, you know, that's when I was in the process of eating my rotisserie chicken in the car. I wouldn't have thrown it out the car. I guess it was pretty tasty. I would have thought about it, though. Damn, I'm not finding any pieces. It's kind of a hard puzzle. Let me do some of these. I'm gonna do some tan pieces. My shoulder's been hurting a little bit again. Mama compared to my 6%. Oh my god. But I feel like that's because you do all your pieces outside of the... You do all your pieces outside, and that's why it doesn't count for them. I feel like I feel like I can't do that. I always end up going around the border. Or if sometimes I'll do like a chunk, but I don't really do that many of like the pieces outside. Mostly because I'm competitive and I need my pieces to count. Because I gotta have them numbers showing up. I'm on a mission. Because I'm difficult. I mean, you seem to get a lot of like big chunks together. Because Bartholomew does that too. I feel like everybody, like Drew, you are always doing that. I feel like everybody has their methods. Their methods of madness. gonna have to come up with a little snack to eat during the movie. Or that could be over. Oh, I didn't go there. Don't miss what I won't. Burb. Can't tell. Oh, that might go down here. Let me put that right. To be honest, fuck. I don't know. Maybe I make some. Let me think about my timeline tomorrow. I have a feeling these next couple days I'm not going to get off of work early. Because I am sitting here thinking, when after the movie, do I want to make the chicken wings since they're not thawed all the way out? I do want them. I am deep frying them this time. I haven't deep fried wings since for a couple of years. Like every time I make wings now, I always just bake them. Which I do love. I do love baked wings. Cause they still, if you add some baking soda, I don't know if it's baking soda or baking powder. I will never learn the difference. Maybe one day I'll retain what the difference is and what they each do, but you add one of those and I have to look it up every single time. And it helps when you like season your wings. If you add that like a tablespoon or two and coat the wings, it makes them crispy when you bake them, and just like a little, like a tablespoon or two of oil as well. So good. Ah. But I don't know if I want to do those tonight, or I could just eat something real basic and then I can make the wings tomorrow. But I keep thinking if I make them tomorrow, I'm going to, like, I stream tomorrow. I have a feeling I'm not going to get home until like I have a feeling these next couple of days I'm not gonna get home until like 7:30, and then it usually takes me like a half an hour to get like a shower and get like dressed and settled down, and then to cook would probably take like a good hour. But if I baked them tomorrow instead of frying them, then I could just do it while I start the stream, and I could just eat them while I'm sitting here, which I also don't know if it's bad or not. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know, because I can't lie, I'm also a little tiny bit tempted to still stream after the movie, but I also feel like I shouldn't. I feel like I should just take my ass to, well, I actually wouldn't take my ass to bed, but I feel like I should like relax and get ready for my week. Ugh. Fuck, dude, I can't believe I picked up those days. I know I won't regret it when I get my check, but what's cool is at least I'm making up the money that I'll be missing. I really hope that they go ahead and approve that vacation because I just don't want to get in trouble because I'm not going to be there. I just don't want the problems, I guess. Because the flight's already paid for. I keep thinking about going live, like if I get ready in the daytime. Hold on. Let me turn the. Should I turn the air down or should I put a hoodie on? Now that I was turning the air down real, like, not, you're gonna, wow. I feel like you guys are gonna say that it wasn't that low, but I used to turn the air down to like 74, 73 at nighttime, and that would be ideal for me to like sleep, to feel like comfortable with sleeping. But last night I just kept it at 78 and it felt pretty good. Like I slept like a baby still. Hmm. So I feel like if you just get used to like the heat, that it's not that serious. Oh, I feel like that goes somewhere over here. Damn, Drew. Wait, how'd you even get that many pieces? I didn't realize by you doing that it counted the pieces outside. I didn't know that. I'm loving this green color. I like this puzzle. Oh, this goes over here, actually. I might have to make another pot of coffee. That might be a non-negotiable. Oh. Oh. I feel like that should go there. Yeah. I didn't even see that there was green over there. What's up, Corey? I hope you're doing swell. Hello. I don't even know where all of these red pieces go. Well, dude, I just got like the biggest. I wonder why that even happened. I just got like the biggest, like, I felt like dizziness. I felt like I just like swung myself in a big ass circle. Ooh. That was crazy, really. When stuff like that happens, I wonder, is it because I'm getting old? Because I think it is. Holy shit. Oh well. That sounds like a sudden shift in blood pressure. Oh no. Is that what that means? I know you said you're not a doctor, but what can cause that? What causes that? I feel like it's because my hat's too tight. Oh, vertigo? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I wonder. Let me Google it real fast. Hold on, let me put one more piece. Google's been my friend recently. I just want, sometimes I can't tell, like, are things genuinely happening to me? Or am I getting old? Let's not scare her. She's 110% fine. I mean, I was gonna say if it makes you guys feel better, but in reality, if it makes me feel better, that's the first time that's really happened to me. I never felt that before. Oh my god. Vertigo's a symptom of an underlying issue, usually involving your inner ear's balance system or your brain. Oh my god. For the group of bumps, why'd you switch from peroxide to rubbing alcohol? I was using the peroxide and then the rubbing alcohol was right next to it and I didn't know if it would dry it out. So at first I was doing both of them and then I swapped to just the alcohol. Purely because I was trying to just dry it out. I don't know. They're just scabbed up. And they're like red around. I'd show you, but I feel like I'm scared. Because I've been taking pictures. I've been keeping track. Yeah, they're like red around. Like they're irritated. I want to show you, but I don't want to be judged. This is what they look like. I don't think so. Like they're pretty red, but it doesn't itch or like it only hurts if I like scratch it. But it doesn't itch. I don't like scratch it, but I've like pulled up my pants and my finger, like my nails have rubbed across it. And that's when it hurts. I don't know. Do you guys want to see the progression of it? This is what it started as. Like this. I don't even know if you guys can see it. Like there were these bumps. And then they did start to look like they had like a little bit of liquid under them. And then this was them. 2 of them, like when I started to do the peroxide, 2 of them had got like little scab things on top of them, like real small, real light. And then I don't think that was a good photo. And then this was like the next day, or I don't know. I don't know if these are ever all in the same day or not. Because also I feel like what causes, I'm zoomed in on this stuff too. This is like 10 small bumps. And then that was the next time I took a picture of it. And then the last photo that I showed you was the picture, and that's honestly what they look like now. Like they have like, they're like dark, like colored scabs on top. Like, so I probably should go to the doctor. Isn't helping my puzzle count. I maybe should go to the doctor, but it like scabbed over and I haven't been scratching it or like picking at them. 1000% see your doctor. Oh my god. I don't think anything if it just came out. Yeah, that's what. Well, at first, Corey, I didn't know if it was a bug bite. Like, I thought maybe a bug bit me. Or, well, first off, well, that's honestly what I thought it was at first, was like a bug bit me. And then, and that's whenever I told you guys about it that first day. And, or no, that might have been the second day that I saw them. Because, like, also, I have had, like, bumps on me. I don't know what it's called, but I've had, like, would it be, like, eczema? I've had, like, things, like, raise up on my skin, like, dry patches of skin and stuff, and I didn't know if that's what it was, but then the second day, it did start to get a little bit of, like, because they're kind of small, but it's, like, I guess, like, the majority of all those bumps is, like, within, like, the range of a quarter, and then there's just one that's, like, slightly below it that would be, like, out of the range of a quarter. So, it's, like, they're all fairly like in the same spot. So then I started Googling stuff and I also told you guys about it, like whoever was here. And I don't know, then I started to get kind of spooked. Not scared enough to go to a doctor. But then once the scab started, I was like, well, it's healing. And then now it's kind of like, is there a point? I don't know. So something might happen, something might not happen. I documented it all. If it just came out of nowhere, honestly, like either measles or hives. That's what Google was saying. Like it could be hives, or some things were saying like it could be a heat rash, shingles. Out of everything that I've seen, it looks like it could be like shingles, but I don't have the other symptoms of that. So I've just been chilling. And we'll see what happens. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. This has never happened to me before. So that's why I genuinely thought it was bugs, and or like a bug bite, and then I got scared because some people mentioned like bed bugs, but then I was like, I don't have like, it's not anywhere else on my body. Like I don't, it's literally, it was right there. So I was like, did a bug somehow, was it like crawling? Somebody mentioned like maybe a bug being in my clothes, maybe when I put them on or something. Or I didn't know if it was like, I had, because I work outside, like when I'm delivering and stuff. So I was like, maybe a bug got into my clothes while I was walking around and I didn't notice, or mm-mm. So I've kind of just been letting it ride for a little while. And it's progressing. It's just kind of red. When I was Googling stuff a couple days ago and it said herpes, I was like, fuck, I'm about to die. But I don't think it's herpes. Oh my God. I was like, shit, what the fuck? You can't look, that's why you can't go to Google. Because they'll tell you everything. Can you get herpes on your stomach? Does it have, hopefully not a tick bite, but put some Neosporin. I've been trying not to keep it wet, I can't lie. Like I've been trying not to, like obviously I wash and stuff, but that's why I did swap to the alcohol, because I was trying to dry out whatever it was. And that's when the scab started. What's crazy as human beings is that anything can happen at any time. And you just never know. That's what this has taught me. You never know what could happen. One minute you're up and you're going, and then the next minute your whole life could turn upside down. You think a heat rash would, you think a heat rash would scab like that? All right, let me put some pieces in. I'm down bad. Where can we go? This piece. That whole situation. making me rethink my whole life. Oh yeah. Still not below me. But you're coming up. You put this whole piece in. It's a big ass piece. I gotta lock in. I keep saying that and then I end up going off into a rant about something random. And I can't talk and do a puzzle at the same time. I'm not a good multitasker like that. Let me turn the air back down. I feel bad. When I see Rue lay, she doesn't usually lay on the... Like, I feel fine. But I feel bad because I feel like when she's laying on the ground, like not on the rug, usually she at least lays on the rug. I feel like that's when she's hot. Who did the bulk of it? Oh, did he? Good job. Good job, Drew. I haven't been paying attention. I'm just out here yapping. I gotta sneeze. Whenever there is a malfunction on your skin anywhere, it sends a bunch of white blood cells to the area to heal it, and that's what a scab is. If you didn't get a scab, then that's... Oh, so that means I'm moving in the right direction. That's what I felt. Even though it is red, I do feel like... I think that it's red because of my pants. Like, it's right where my pants usually sit. And like, you know, every time I go to the bathroom, I'm taking my pants off, putting it back on. Sometimes my nails do brush up against it, but I'm trying my best not to touch it, not to... I mean, it's actually really not that hard to touch it because, like I said, it's not giving me a problem. Like, I forget it's there until I forget too much that it's there, and then like one of my nails rub up against it or something. So that's why I haven't gone to the doctors, to be real with you. I feel like they're just gonna end up sending me home and telling me to like... They're gonna tell me to go to like Walmart and get some cortisone cream stuff. And then I'm gonna be out of like $300. Sorry if I was moving your piece. I like the texture of this puzzle too. It's like, overall, the puzzle is... I'm fucking with it heavily. I didn't realize while picking it that it was like this texture. I can only see so much of the puzzle. I like it. It's like, it looks like it's painted. Can you imagine ever doing a mural? Ignore the P. That's what you get paid for. Warp. Trying to butter me up so I can slow down. I mean, listen, we still got some pieces to go. We're only halfway through the puzzle, which is crazy. Should I organize the pieces on the outside, or are we still doing good? Okay, I'm about to stop talking. What did you say AO for, Tenchi? I keep trying to put this piece over here. I don't know why. I feel like maybe it goes over here. Lock it in, China. I'm on that ass. I'm on that ass. Went on a walk earlier to give me incentive to go outside. Purchased 2 frozen mango margaritas. Ooh. Those are probably good. Mango beverages are top tier. Those things are probably so good. Were they the ones that like come in the bag that you freeze? I wish I had the desire to go out. Well, I say that, but I actually really don't, actually. I think that if I didn't like walk around for work, I probably would want to walk more outside, but I feel like I already walk around too much. But one day when I don't work this job again, I would love to go on peaceful walks outside. Do you just go like around your neighborhood or do you go to like a park? I have like an old friend. Well, it was actually my old boss. But we became friends regardless. That lives in like my hometown, and he was talking about how he's been going on. I lived in like Youngstown, Ohio, and they have like this pretty nice park called Mill Creek Park. And I feel like growing up, I did go there a lot, like with friends and stuff, but I don't ever feel like I actually took advantage of the park to its fullest extent. Like I never like took a bike there and like rode a bike or anything. So anyways, he still lives out there, and he was saying how he's been taking his bike out, riding around in the park. And I told him like we can meet up one day, we can go on a bike ride. I feel like I never take advantage of like parks, because there is a park that's near me that I haven't actually been to yet, and there are a couple bike trails too that I haven't taken advantage of. I really haven't taken advantage of many of the bike trails at all, like anywhere in this area. I've been a pretty big hermit crab since I've moved here. Moved back here. This is like the most hermit crab I've ever been in my life, actually. You're talking about, but no, some local spot had frozen bevs. Ooh. 3 blocks. See, that's beautiful to be able to. Is it like three blocks, walkable blocks? Oh, so now you want to call me fat? I've been very kind to you today, Drew. You know, if I ever did have boots with straps and I was in front of you, I would take that strap off. If If you were by me. Give an old 1-2. No, I don't take it back. What you been it's straight up what you've been asking for. I feel like I sound like a woman beater. Yo, girl. Oh, baby doll. Come play with me. Now's your oh my god. Oh my god. I don't want to be. I want to live in a neighborhood. The other day, I like shut a screen door. This is gonna sound so fucking stupid, but I shut a screen door and it like it made me it made my heart like ache for something that I feel like I haven't heard or like felt in like so many years because like I've only lived in apartments, so I haven't like lived anywhere in a long time that has had a screen door. I mean, I did live in a house like with my ex, but I think I took for granted the fact that it had like a screen door. But just the sound of it closing, I'm like, damn. I think that like I don't know. I feel like it was like comparable to when when people have like want to have a child and they probably like ache to have a kid. I feel like I'm like aching to live in a house or like live in like a neighborhood or something. Whoa, how did I pass you up? To travel. Yeah, traveling. I think about that too. I feel like by having no kids that we have like an opportunity to take life a little less serious. But at the same time, I feel so uh trapped by like not having enough money. But that's my own fault. I guess like maybe I just have my priorities not straight. But I feel like we have an opportunity to like to live a little bit more carefree and we got to take advantage of that. How we get to it, I don't know. Well, I do know. I think that you just got to get your priorities. I mean, I guess I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking to myself. But I guess I am talking to you too if you want to hear it. Like, got to get your set your priorities straight. I feel like, you know, I feel the same exact way, Tenchi. I feel like though if I like decided to live like be more fruit like you know like the shoes I bought today, I didn't need to do that. I could have just bought the one pair of shoes that I needed and I could have saved the other however much money I spent. I guess I ended up spending an extra $80. And that's why I'm stuck where I'm stuck at. $2 million would be pretty sick. Shit. I would take 100,000. If you had 100,000, what would you do? Like, what would be the first steps you would take? I would want to quit my job, but I wouldn't quit my job. Yeah, for sure on the debt paid off. It wouldn't even be like paying for a sabbatical. That's a vacation, right? 2 months. Yoko, no you wouldn't. Would you? I don't believe you. I would be too scared to go gambling. I mean, I'm not even a gambler. What's up, Luki? Come here if you wanna. I would definitely pay off all my debts. I would not pay off my student loan debt with the 100,000. No, my little debts, and then I would have to figure out what some of the best stocks would be to put like at least $20,000, and then I don't know what I would do from there. I'd be like scared to even. I'd be scared. My dumbass would start doing stupid ass shit, but I couldn't even tell you what that stupid ass shit would be. I don't know, but I would invest in all the stuff that like I truly would want to invest in. Like something business related. Travel for a whole year, that would be beautiful. A restoration period, so to speak. I'm joking. So right swing options trading. I know nothing about that. I've like looked it up a little bit, but it's so confusing. And a lot of people talk about that stuff being like or the trading being a gambling essentially. I don't know. Half year, buy new people. Not when you understand the language and market actual trades. Literally pattern recognition plus applied language is Gerber. That was Azamaya. Azamaya. I liked that. It was a good song. A vibe. I haven't looked up too much about that stuff just because like I don't mess with like trading or gambling like a whole lot. Like I would be scared. It scares me. I know that it's not 100% gambling, but I do feel like it is fairly similar to it. And I just don't have the money to even fuck around with it, so that's why I get away from it. But if I did have some money, I think that it would, because I do think I have good, or not great, but I think I have like a little bit of good pattern recognition. Um, but I don't know. Papaya, that's what I heard. The heck, girl? I just spelled my day. Bye. Oh, I was like, where is this? Oh, it go. Yeah, it does have this like similar vibes. I do like this type of music. It's real chill. I can't lie, the last song, I was not listening to the words. the volume on my. I do like it. The only thing that sucks sometimes about this type of music is when I like this stuff. I need to start creating playlists because when I start, I'll like have this music. I'll like it, and then like a lot of times I just listen to like my like songs in my Spotify, and it'll when it mixes. I don't have a lot of that type of music in my playlist, and then it's just like I end up like skipping it a lot because it's just not like the vibe once I get into like my like song. Damn, the bottom of that coffee. It's got a little bit of. It's got some pieces of the coffee in it. I don't know how that happened. I need to get back to playing some No Man's Sky. I don't know why. I just had the sudden urge to play Stardew Valley. But I feel like I can't keep hopping around to all these different games. I need to like stick to some for a second. I mean, I can hop around to a lot of different games, but get back to that. Out of the records such as papaya apparently. What? You know, I've never had papaya before. One day I'm gonna dabble in the aphrodisiacs on Valentine's Day. Manage on my own, but child. Oh, a menace. I can't. I don't even know like what all like what are the most common green papaya? Like is that even oh like is it like any of the best aphrodisiac oysters, hot peppers, maca root powder, salmon, black truffles, ginger, watermelon, crab legs, chickpeas, dark chocolate, red wine, pistachio, banana, avocado, Honey, almonds, eggs. What? That's what I'm saying. I don't feel like. I mean, I've known about like the oysters, and I've seen what is it? Is it like conch? I didn't know about the green papaya. I feel like I've heard about like the dark chocolate, or is it chocolate in general? To be honest with you, I thought it was gonna give me like, I thought I was gonna see like a meal or something on there. Dark chocolate. Oh, like simply dark chocolate, like dark chocolate. I assumed. I guess just because like I mean, I know chocolate covered strawberries are good to begin with, but no, I feel like they're always like out there. How have you been bamboozled, Bartholomew? We talked about it last night. I hope you're having a swell day. How'd you get bamboozled? Second betrayal. My sincerest apology. No. We still got like 200 pieces to go. I was wondering when you were gonna pop up. Listen, I warned you guys yesterday. Because I get so sleepy at night. We still got a lot of pieces. I don't want your left. Oh my god. Bartholomew, don't act this way. I almost made it 1,000 pieces, but I was like, no, I don't think that we've hit a thousand piece puzzle before. I am gonna do one though. To be honest with you, next Thursday before the movie, since I am not gonna have to get everything done on Thursday as like my one day off. I'm probably gonna do like an early long stream before the movie. And I'm probably gonna do a long puzzle. I gotta pee real fast. I gotta pee, and I think I'm gonna make an iced coffee real fast as well. Because I don't feel like putting the my wrist hurts, dude. Dude, I forgot that I even have like matcha powder. I don't know why I stopped using it. Stopped making matchas, iced matcha lattes. Ugh. Oh wait, put the wrong earphones in. I was like, why can't I hear anything? Hmm. I don't know. See, I think I don't think that I will ever stop purchasing the uh what is that shit called? Instant coffee. It's just so good to me. Like it's so convenient to make a iced coffee. This is a different vibe. The song's called no, the artist is Ping Pong Go. And it's the vibes it's giving. A ping pong. This is game music. Yeah. For like something classic, a crazy ass level. Crash Bandicoot. See, I feel like I know I've played it, but I couldn't tell you anything about that game. I remember I probably could do it. It would probably just be very frustrating. But my ex, he downloaded like he was gonna get into streaming, and he wanted to do like a bunch of like old classic games. Sometimes I wonder if he did ever get into streaming at any point. I think he would have been a good streamer. But he like was gonna do classic games, and he downloaded, like, he was the type that did all like the illegal shit. Not illegal, but I guess it is illegal. Like just downloading all the shit for free, or I think he had an emulator, a something emulator, and he was gonna like play a bunch of the classic games that we all grew up on. I wonder how hard that would be to download. That stuff scares me though, because it ends up putting so many. I think he did do it on my PC so that we could play some together, but it was like so many files on my computer, like it was just like crazy. And I think that would overwhelm me if I tried to do that myself. Cause then like if you're ever trying to like clean up your PC or like get all that extra shit off, how do you know what's the right thing to take off and what's not the right thing to take out? Sometimes I see Black Ops 3. I know there's probably other like good Black Ops, or yeah, good like Black Ops zombies and stuff, but sometimes that's the one that I played the most and the one that I enjoyed the most. And every time I see it go on sale, I think about like buying it just to like play it for a little bit. But then I don't know if it would actually be, well, I'd have to look everything up about it. But I don't remember any of the Easter egg stuff. But I just don't know if it would be fun. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess if I find it fun. But look at you guys. That's something that you guys would tell me. Look at you guys rewiring my brain. But I think about getting it all the time. But also, you want to know what I get scared about with it? Oh, get out of here. This is my puzzle piece. I get scared that maybe I'm not going to find it super enjoyable, because I used to play it whenever this goes up here. Whenever I would smoke, and I feel like it was like I don't know, I would just get lost in the rounds because like I had smoked. And I wonder, would I still find it enjoyable? As enjoyable? Probably not as enjoyable. It would probably still be fun. Why it took me a year and a half to feel comfortable to access mods. That's what I'm saying. It's like so... There's just so much going on with all that stuff. I don't even know what that one is. The COD with the zombie minigame? It's like, I have played some of the other Call of Duties with the zombies. I don't know which ones, like what all ones I have played, but it's like, and I've played a couple of the different maps on Black Ops 3 for like the zombies. But it's like the one map that's I don't know, it has like jazz music playing in the beginning or like at the start of every round, and it's my favorite one. My absolute favorite one. Peak 2016-18. Shit. Same. Yes. That's when I was vibing on the zombies. And then once PUBG came out, then that's when I was off the zombies forever, pretty much. I'm sitting here thinking about how Bartholomew said he didn't want the scraps. Oh my god. Dramatic. Oh my goodness. Can't do. I get it though. I don't know if I'd want to join in a puzzle if it was too far gone. Oh my goodness. I'm about to clean up these pieces. I hope nobody had anything zoned out. It's too far gone. Shit. I love this puzzle. I mean, I feel like you could probably see. I feel like I do have a type of puzzle. I like the real colorful puzzles. I feel like they're so like they're just so fun cuz I like to be able to go in like with different sections. Wait. Oh, I was like, I don't know where that goes. I feel like the green background, the little felt color, has been the best color for the background of the puzzle so far. I don't feel like I've changed the background of the puzzle in a long time. A bright ass, yeah. Um, I don't know where the fuck. Oh, hell yeah! I liked this puzzle. Good job. GG's. What a pretty one. Like, I would like to touch it. I mean, it does look like it's like on. I wonder if it was like a mural. That was a long time. Next Thursday, I'm gonna do a 1,000-piece puzzle. I spared you, Drew. You know how many times I walked away? Once. It's a good ass puzzle. It's so pretty. You're lucky I'm nice. Ooh, I swear to God. I have a half an hour. I could attempt to start painting this. I just don't know how long is it gonna take to paint, because I feel like that other one took me at least a half an hour, and it's like that small one. Maybe I can mix some more paints because I don't think I have enough. I could probably at least lay a base down, and then I can always add more. You would probably miss Drew. You would miss. You heard me. All right, I think I'm going to. I need to finish setting this little motherfucker up. I have it like plugged up, and I have like 2 buttons, or these 2 buttons. But like it was kind of hard to even set those up, and it doesn't even work properly. So I haven't continued to set it up. Now my telephone's about to die. Oof, that was bright. Damn. Okay, we'll keep it right there. The artist of the song is Poo Poo Platter. I never knew a Poo Poo Platter was like a real ass thing until I was sitting in a Chinese restaurant and then I was actually like looking at the menu. All right. Verb. I'm gonna go get my paint. How grill. What? Oh shit! I forgot I had this wireless mic on. Sorry if all that was loud. I'll grab some water for my paintbrush. My paint is in my refrigerator. Which I feel like I kind of want to, because it's in the refrigerator because I've been using this Stay Wet palette for the acrylics. I decided to do at least the base of it in acrylics, and I did that baby painting to, I guess, practice. I feel like I definitely am going to need way more. I really want to get a, like some type of medium for the mixing of acrylics. It's like I have space, but it's like I always got shit on my desk. I don't have that much time. That's the wrong charger. Damn, I can't believe I gotta work tomorrow. Just got off. To my sweet scream, my sweet screams in the Mecha Chameleon. How are you doing, Gio? I definitely feel like I'm gonna need more. I didn't realize, like, I mean, I realized how big this canvas is. I guess, like, at the same time, what I'm saying is I also didn't realize how big it was. I also am like, I'm not upset about it. It is what it is, because, like, in reality, none of my paintings are really ever that serious. But it just is like, I wish that this is the bottle of gesso I have, and I felt like it was big, but it's already like more than halfway gone. But I did already gesso this 2 times, like 2 layers of gesso, or it might be 3 of gesso. I just wish that I could use enough gesso that it would be like more smooth, but I guess like it's really not that serious right now. I see a lot of people, what I've been learning are that a lot of people use like what are those board, like the wood canvas? I'm gonna wash this brush real fast because my dumbass didn't wash it. They've been using like wood canvases, so then you don't get like that, like the stubbliness or the texture from a canvas. Like a wrapped canvas. I guess I've also been learning too. I didn't know it was a thing that people can buy. Like you could buy your own roll of like canvas and people mount their own canvas and it saves money. But I didn't look into like what all that entails. I don't know if I would ever do that. It's like it rained, so everything's soaking wet, but now the sun is just out. I'm about to start a fire with your streak. Thank you for that 5 stream streak, Gio. I appreciate you. Thank you, boss. I really like these colors that I blended. All right. I don't know. I might actually use one of these bigger ones. Maybe this one. To get as much coverage as I can. Watching those who purchase canvas in bulk go to Lowe's, Home Depot for wood, build the structure. I'm gonna have to look up like some videos of that because I truly never knew that that was a thing. Like there's just so much. There's just so many different things that everybody's always doing. Thank you, Gio. I've been loving the chrome nails too. And it's like easy to do. I finally, when I first started doing chrome, I didn't have, up close they're not perfect, but from far away I feel like they look good. But I finally found a good there's like a chrome like clear coat that you put on, and I didn't realize, I mean, of course, like usually there are good quality things that do make a difference. And I don't, sometimes you just don't know what actually is best or what you actually need the good quality stuff for. And I guess that a good quality chrome polish was necessary, or at least like, because the chrome is that I use is powder, and you have to have a good like clear coat in order for it to actually show up mirror like. I didn't know that. Low-key though, that's like one of, even though like it does get frustrating with like different hobbies, like trying to figure out what the best thing is to do, it feels rewarding to like learn and to see results of when you like fuck up so many times not using either like the right thing or just not having the right knowledge, and then finally you get it right, and then things start working out how you actually planned for them to go. It feels rewarding. That's how I feel about the chrome nails nowadays. Oh, there's an art category? I didn't know that. I'll change it. That's crazy. Of artistry. I think I'm just gonna, since I don't have like a whole lot of time, I'm gonna try to do a wash. I might have to mix more color because I don't think I'm gonna have enough. It's crazy that that looks so, I guess in reality it might be my light. Oh, my phone all the way over here. It's crazy that that looks so like gray on camera. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I don't know, it is what it is. It looks so gray. Oh well. Tis what it is. I also love some good underpainting. After like doing that heart, doing the heart was the first time I ever actually did any underpainting. But I guess I never really like tried to like do anything that detailed. I mean, I have done a flower once, but it still wasn't that detailed. I might, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe next week I'll go and look to see. I could order it on Amazon too, but I like going to the art store. I think it's fun rather than like ordering shit online. Even though I know you can find so much, you probably get better deals online and find better products online, like have a bigger selection. I just like going to the art stores. But I would like to try to get a medium for the blending of the acrylic. I would have, but I don't have that level of moderation. Oh, you don't? I was gonna say, I remember Bartholomew saying that a moderator could change the title. I didn't know there were levels to that shit. I might make some popcorn for the movie. Like, I'll probably stop the stream at 8, go make my popcorn real fast, and then start up the movie. Cause how I was gonna have wings. Usually I just have like, I usually just season my wings like how I normally season them. Like just your regular basic, like seasoning, salt, cayenne, my garlic, my onion powder. I don't know if I said seasoning salt or not yet. Some pepper. I don't go crazy. I go real basic, like a usual basic seasoning. And then I also, if I am using flour, which I don't know if I'm gonna deep fry these still, I haven't decided. But anyways, I usually just go real basic. And I bought some, I was in the condiment section. And you know how Hidden Valley Ranch, usually I like their, like the ranch seasoning like packets. And I was thinking about just tossing some wings in that. Usually I don't sauce my wings. I usually just dip them with some, I'll put some Tabasco sauce on top, like with each bite. Or sometimes I'll make a ranch. Usually I don't use a pre-made ranch. I love making ranch because then I can make it as thick as I want it with some sour cream. But I saw they had like the Hidden Valley, like they had packets for ranch and lemon pepper seasoning. They also had a black pepper. I did get the ranch and lemon pepper one. I want to see what that tastes like. But I like to put the regular ranch one on my popcorn. It's my favorite way to eat popcorn. I think my mom used to do that. I think that's why I do it. Or I think that's who I like learned it from. Oh, that was the wrong one. Oh, whoops. Whoops. That was supposed to be the top color. I feel like the small one that I did of this was easy to blend because obviously it was smaller. I actually am kind of scared to blend this once it gets to it. I can't believe I did that. Oh. I might sit here during the movie. I mean, it seems like everybody likes this, like the Civil War movie. So I feel like I'm gonna have to be paying attention, but I might sit here and just keep blending and blending and blending. Since I go for portraits, most truly the go. Yeah, the like that one guy Slew that I was talking about that I started watching. He got big into like doing a lot of portraits and like self portraits and stuff. And one of the last videos I watched was he came up with the like a Medusa. The Medusa head is like his logo that he uses, and uh he ended up doing a Medusa painting, but like of a he did like a real life model and like got her like photographed and stuff, and then they kind of like photoshopped Medusa, like the old Medusa looking into the mirror and seeing her younger self like looking back at her, and then he painted it, and he like went in and did like the underpaintings for like the contrast and the value. So I do see, I don't know, I do want to get into like some portraits, like self portraits, but I don't know. There's like so many things I want to do, and I'm trying to like chill the fuck out. Cause it's like, because I feel like I move so slow and that I feel like I'm not getting anything done. So I think I just got to take a one idea at a time. But I have everything written down. I have a lot of like, I have a lot of ideas. I can't wait to see some of the stuff that you get back into if you get back into painting. There is some streamers give specific mods the ability to mute and end stream, change scenes, and much more. Oh. See, like I knew that that could happen, but I didn't know you had to like go in and actually like do the make the changes and stuff. This is the type of it's not super well blended, and this is why I think I need a medium. But this is what I'm going for with this one. This was like this one was made with the same colors that I'm using now, and so I'm gonna go for this on this big one, and then I want to do some Nautica. Like I want to do the little tadpole and then the kraken at the bottom in the background. That's what I'm going for with this big one. I just got to get this, I guess, this base laid down. I mean, I knew it was, that took me a little while to do. I just didn't know. I didn't know how crazy it was going to be. To do a big one. I do have, I mean, this one's wet. I feel like I probably need a bigger one than this, but I don't have a bigger one than this. This is usually fluffier when it's dry, and this is that's what I use to blend the other one. So I'm hoping that might work, but if not, well, that's all I got. Like I have seen people use like makeup brushes, but I don't even have a bigger makeup brush than this one. That's like the biggest brush I got. I do need like a more diversified brush collection probably. The one thing I do, well, I guess there's a couple things I do like about acrylic. I like how fast it dries, but I also hate how fast it dries. Like it's like it's beautiful when you really do need something to dry fast as fuck, but it also sucks whenever you don't need something to dry fast as fuck. That's why I love oils so much, because I like the drying time and I like that you can. I mean, I know that there's mediums to add to or what is the word? To make the drying time like a little longer. What would the word be? I hate that I can't. It's like maybe instead of listening to books, I need to start reading books more instead of listening. Pass. Oh my goodness. Where's my. I guess I don't know what word I was looking for, but just slow the drying time. Do you guys watch the stuff with like the streamer university? Because I know with like the last one, I didn't really watch anything related to it. I mean, I guess I really don't watch streams at all, but a lot of clips have been coming up on my TikTok. I just wonder how many people actually do watch it. I mean, I know a lot of people watch it, but I also like a lot of the people that like clips of stuff that usually come up on my For You page, because maybe I've liked their stuff before, like other streamers and stuff. I've been seeing a lot of them like put out like their little like applications. I just wonder how like interesting it all really is. Is that like I just wonder like what the crowd is for that. Like is that stuff like would it be funny for somebody my age to watch, or is it more for like younger people? Been watching Kazi at 10K followers. God damn. I love start stopping on words you never heard when listening to audiobooks. And I love stopping in film series, highlighting a book when I spot something new to my eyes, ears, and brain. I do have to start researching shit more. Would you? I don't think I would apply for it because I don't know. I don't think that like I don't think I'm invested enough in it yet to, I guess, probably like, I don't think I'm invested enough in it. I don't think I try hard enough. Well, I know I don't. I can't even say I think I don't. I know I don't. I can't wait until this is like all the way blended and I look at it and I'm like, oh, this looks cool. I was tuning in the last time we did it. I was rolling. I like saw some clips from it. Ooh, that was a big ass water drop. Why is this like taking off like circles? I saw some clips from it from last time, and some of them were funny, but I don't know. Because isn't it like, is it something that's like, because everybody's just streaming all the time, so is it just like something that you could catch people doing like the whole time? Like 24/7 essentially? Or are there certain times that people are on? I think I think it's cool that he did that. I feel like it brings a lot of attention to like a lot of people that probably wouldn't get like that attention otherwise. I don't know why these big old circles keep of. I mean, I know I'm putting water on, but it's like big old, super big patches keep coming off. When does it start? Like, is there actual like?
You are more invested and have a better standing than 90% of applicants.
You think so? Thanks. I like that when you use that because I feel like I'm not even looking up. Funny depends, but I don't laugh at shallow jokes invested enough in streaming. Depends on your psyche, and X put me on to Kai. I don't understand his fixation at first, but Kai pulls numbers. Yeah, some stuff does seem funny. I don't take him for anything more than a young play. Like, I think some of the things he does, like, I'll laugh at sometimes, but I don't think I would actually sit. The majority of streams that I see, I wouldn't really. Am invested enough to like sit and watch them for like a short period of time or like to watch some clips, but I don't think that like anything holds my attention enough to sit and watch it for a long period of time. That's also probably why the streamer university thing is pretty cool, because I feel like everybody's there doing so much stuff and they're like kind of all like involved with each other, so it's probably fun flipping through all of the different channels to see what all is like going on. Like, I don't see my age. I don't really view my age anymore as like anything that's an issue when it comes to streaming, because like streaming is something that just like started to be around in like the last I don't know, like 5-10 years or so. Like, I mean, I know it's been around for longer than that, but as big as it is, and it's something that like not a lot of people like have dabbled in too much, and like there's still like so much room for it to grow and stuff. It's just that I feel like I would feel like at a place with like if I ever were to get into like anything related to that. Like, I genuinely enjoy it, and I do feel like I don't know how to properly say this because I was about to say that it's like my scene. Because I do feel like it's my scene. I feel like I like streaming. It's my favorite hobby. But I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. if I were to just be around like all those people, not that I wouldn't fit in, because I feel like you could always find like people to like fuck with, but I almost would feel so out of place. It's cool that people do that though. I'm more of the type of person where like generally I like, I don't mean this in like a rude way, but like I feel like I usually let people like flock more to me than me like going out of my way, because I am fairly introverted. So that's why I don't know if I would really see myself necessarily being successful in that type of thing. Like even if my stream ever did really grow, and maybe it's like a mindset thing that I need to change, or maybe I don't have to. If my stream ever did grow, I don't know. I know a lot of people like collab and do a lot of different things. I don't know like how far into like all of that I would get. I feel like that's how like most people or a lot of people's streams end up being kind of successful, is because they do network and collab with each other and stuff. So I don't know, maybe I should get over that. But I also am real big on like being around people like I'm not trying to be around people's negative energy ever. That's why I get scared to let people in. I keep my peace. All right. I need to hurry up because I gotta get to I gotta get to play in this movie. I just wanted to wash the sides real fast with some light coloring. I probably will be still sitting here doing this while the movie's on, because I gotta get the blending. I gotta mix more colors, so that's probably what I'll do. The start has been announced. Hold on, I gotta scroll up. My mouse is about to die. Oh, the start has not been announced. It's for Skull creators like you, but sadly nobody remembers that. Yeah, because it seems like all I've really seen. I mean, like I said, I've seen some of like the applications from some of the folks that I've like seen on like scrolling through and liking some of their things, and now some of their videos just always pop up, and they're like smaller creators, smaller streamers, and I have seen them submit like the little applications or like the videos. I don't even know how it all works, but I thought that was interesting and cool to see. It would be so cool to actually see like some of them in there. That would be so cool. Who applied or showed up in person were just randoms wanting clout and motion, but don't stream or are consistent or as close to as you. Well, hopefully they get a good mix. Or caricatures in 10 instead of actual comedics. They become comedians because they are known for acting stupid, but because they are invested in a craft. We're gonna be watching Civil War. Captain America Civil War. I'm supposed to be starting at 8. I'm invested in this conversation now. I mean, I figured I'd be a little bit late since I streamed before the movie. We're on, yeah, Captain America Civil War, and then next week is Black Widow. I hope you're doing swell, Arking. I have seen some bigger like people that I think would be funny for them to be in there. I feel like I know that I've seen like where at first whenever people were submitting things, I was seeing how they were talking about like people being like well-known influencers or content creators being like teachers, I guess, with like quotations around that. I probably will like look at some of this stuff, but I probably won't follow it too heavily. Authenticity sells. You would pull brand deals because of all your genuine interest. And here's to hoping one day. Fingers crossed. I feel like I gotta like, I don't know. I feel like slowly that it'll all grow. Damn, I got paint on my phone. Not watched the past year. It's very clear that act being displayed. You could be authentic without putting on a show. I'm about to blend this to be similar to this, like the deep sea, and hopefully I'll blend it out more. This was a little bit, I might go over this one, like the big one, after I put this down on this. I might make it into, I might put oil on top to blend it even more, but this was like this is a watercolor canvas. And so I feel like it soaked up the water with acrylic mixed in a little bit better than how this is. And it's like more smooth. It doesn't have like the same texture as this canvas. So I might go over this with oil, but then I want to do like a mini, like at the top, a mini tadpole that like you used in Subnautica, like real small at the top of this, like super tiny. And then down here, I want to do like the Kraken thing that was in Subnautica in the background, and like make it look like it's a little bit like in the depths underneath. I just think it would be cute. Rue. Has not streamed for 10 months. He hasn't streamed. God damn. All right. I'm gonna go. What did this come from? Look, it's a little like black dot. I don't even know what that's from. I'm gonna go make some popcorn, and then I'm going to get the movie started. So probably in the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna get started. And then I don't know. I might do a little baby stream after. I might not. I guess it depends how invested I am in painting this. I might not, but I might. I'm just saying. So maybe I'll talk to you guys then. Maybe I won't. But I'll be streaming tomorrow night. I don't need to, but I want to get back to getting into some No Man's Sky again. I just keep wanting to play Mecha Chameleon as well. So I don't know which one I'm going to play tomorrow. I should play some No Man's Sky. I think bro has a lower than expected IQ. Really? But he's been on internet getting content. He's just like the rest of the streamers and content brand. I don't think it's an act. I feel like he does have a good personality for streaming. To present. Ah, my day. Like, I think maybe because of how he had, like you said, how he's been on there since he was 16. I guess maybe that has just become a part of like, how old is Kai? I'll have to leave the movie early, but enjoy it. Civil War is fire. I'm excited. Well, hopefully do you have a bet on USA? 22 or 24? I don't know why I thought that maybe he was like younger. But I guess it makes sense that he's that old. I mean, that's not old, but that age. All right, I'm going, okay? I'll talk to you guys soon, but thanks for chilling with me. It was a fun stream. I'm gonna keep on blending this. Once I do actually get it all ready to go, I probably will try to start painting some of the Subnautica stuff on it, like on stream. All right. I'll see you in the movie, possibly. talk to you guys soon, or maybe not. Goodbye.